really grateful and thankful to be out in a live event again.
The Toronto Marathon is back. Over 12,500 registered to participate, with runners represented from over 63 countries around the world and 1,200 volunteers working to make it happen. Jay Glassman, the marathon's race director, says he's happy with the comeback, with about 3,000 more having registered for this year over 2019, the last year of the race pre-pandemic.
It went up, and we kind of thought that it would because so many runners were looking forward to a live event.
And like most major events turning the gears once again after a 2-year pause, Glassman says there were some hits and misses, getting everything fired back up.
There were some hiccups, but worked well with the city and got through them. But many of the permits and things that we would normally have had weeks or months ago, we literally did not have until the final week.
There was one specific report of some confusion where Toronto runner Corey Nagler says he encountered some uncertainty about the route soon after starting the 10K.
Kind of found myself with a lead pretty early on, and then at one point the pacer bunny, if that's what you can call them, the guy on the bike directing us, kind of pulled off and told me to keep going. And then later on, a police officer was kind of on the course and told me to turn around. And from that point on, I kind of didn't really know where I was going and was totally alone. And it seemed, looking at the map afterwards, like the turnaround point probably should have been after the officers.
Glassman saying he has been made aware.
You know, after every event, we do what we call a post-mortem, and we get together everyone that's involved in the event, all of our key people, and we talk about the things that went well and the things that need improvement and that we'll endeavor to fix.
There was thousands, literally thousands of people at Shepherd Station today to start the full marathon or the half marathon, between the runners, the families, the friends.
Meanwhile, Diego, also a participant in this year's event, says he wants to see the TTC subway service expanded to better serve the large crowds like he's seen in other cities.
I realized the marathon started at 7:30 in the morning on a Sunday, and on the Sunday the subway train doesn't start until 8 o'clock in the morning. For example, last year when I ran Chicago, you could jump on the subway at 4 or 5 in the morning. Considering that today's start was at Shepherd Station, it's having the subway take you there versus buses and cars and all the other fun just make more sense.
We would love to see that. I've actually been asking for that for 25 years. Many cities have their public transit free and absolutely available to their runners day of the marathon. We have to shuttle people up on our own buses.
While the City of Toronto directed us to the TTC on the feasibility of offering extended transit, the TTC did respond, saying in a written response, "We are always willing to work with organizers for any large city event like the Toronto Marathon to help participants get to and from their event safely," but did not elaborate beyond that. At Exhibition Place, David Zura, City News.